Alright, what it is, people, it's your boy I Grind Yu-Gi-Oh! We are back with another deck profile. We finally hit that 1,000 subscribers, so make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the videos. We on that grind to 10,000 and 100,000 subscribers. I want to thank you all, but let's keep going with the deck profile. This deck profile, we have a top 8 the side deck remote duel regional, and it is a white forest Runick build. So make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the deck profile. So this deck profile, we have 3 LZ. You can send one spell or trap from your hand to field to the graveyard, special summon this card, and then add one white forest monster from your deck to your hand. During your opponent's turn, if a light spell cast tune a special summon to your field while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. You're gonna use each effect once per turn. So we have this is 3 of these. This is the main starter. Then we play 2 Rusia. If you control a white forest monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can send one spell or trap from your hand to the graveyard, draw one card. If this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target one white forest synchro monster you control or in your graveyard, return to the extra deck, and if you do special summon this card, you're going to use each effect once per turn. So we only play 2 Rusias. Then we have the normal summon starter right here, the Sylvie of the white forest. Waiting for the card to load up really quick, but it might take a minute. But this card is really a normal summon. You search a white forest spell or trap, and it's also a level 4 tuner. So this is like basically one of your main starters. You either get like a Runick YUGIOH, or you get the other LZ that's a level 2, and then you go into your Synchro 6 plays and then basically keep searching for cards, or just use your other effects to keep playing. So we basically have 3 of those. And then we have the White Woods trap. I forget, I think Tails of White Forest. This one just searches, you have to control White Forest monster, and you can search White Forest. You can search another White Forest monster while you have it. So, but yeah, Sylvie. So if this card normally says something, you can add one White Forest spell or trap from your deck to your hand. If this card is in your graveyard, quick effect, you can target one White Forest synchro monster you control or in your graveyard, return to the extra deck. Then we have Tails of White Forest. If you control an illusion or spellcaster monster, you can add one White Forest monster from your deck to your hand. So you can play this also in Chimera. If this card is in the graveyard, sent by monster effect, you can set this card. You can only use each effect of Tails of White Forest once per turn. So now we're getting into the Runick part of the deck. We have 2 Runick Fountains, 3 Runick Tip. This basically searches any Runick card. 3 Runick Freezing Curses, 3 Runick Flash of Fires, 3 Runick Destruction for spell trap destruction, 3 Runick Slumber. This is basically monster protection, and also if you want to stop a monster from attacking, and then you better stop 3 cards. Runick Dispelling, Runick Smith Storm, and they also play the Runick Golden Droplet. Activate one of these effects but skip your next battle phase after the activation. Your opponent draws 1 card, then banishes the top 4 of the deck. Special summon 1 Runick monster from your extra deck to the extra monster zone. You can only activate 1 Runick Droplet per turn, so pretty good. Then we play the 1 Chicken Game. This card was banned, but it's back to 1, so pretty good. It's just a free draw 1, and it has other multiple effects, but this is basically used for the draw 1 and then the free body for the spells that you can use for the EZ, the LZ, or the other White Forest cards. Just basically continue to plays and search stuff. 3 Upstart Goblin, basically free draws. 1 Triple Tactics Talents. 3 Evenly Match in the main. This card is so crazy in the main deck. Like if you're going second and you draw this card, and you're going in this game 1, and you're just basically starting the game, you evenly your opponent, you are so far ahead, you're almost basically winning that match, unless they make a crazy unbreakable board. But evenly match is crazy. 1 Skill Drain. And then play 2 Woes of the White Forest. First summon 1 White Forest monster from your hand or deck. Then immediately after this effect resolves, you can synchro summon 1 White Forest synchro monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard to activate a monster effect, you can set this card. You can only use each effect of Woes of the White Forest once per turn. So let's get into the extra deck. Extra deck, we have 1 Diabelle, Queen of the White Forest. If this card is synchro summon using the Tuna synchro monster, you can target 1 spell or trap in your graveyard, add it to your hand. When your opponent activates a spell, card, or effect, you can activate quick effect. You can send 1 spell or trap from your hand to the graveyard, special summon 1 level 7 or lower Tuna synchro monster from your extra deck, graveyard, or banishment. You're going to use each effect once per turn. Then we have the Silvera, Wolf Tamer of the White Forest. If this card is special summon, you can change all face-up monsters your opponent control to face-down defense position monsters. All spellcaster and illusion synchro monsters you control gain 500 attack. Also, if they attack a defense position monster, inflict double piercing battle damage to your opponent. So this is basically like OTK machine with all your other synchros. This one will gain 500. This one is already 25, so it would be 3,000. This one is 2,000, so it would be 2,500. Alright, and then we have the one Chain Ying. For each card banished, this card gains 100 attack / defense, and monsters your opponent control lose 100 attack / defense. If this card will be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish one card from your graveyard instead. If a card is banished set during damage step, you can banish one card from both your opponent's field and graveyard. You can only use each effect once per turn. Now we have one Tri-Edge Master. This is basically just a free draw one. We have a Coral Dragon. This is just pop destruction. Discard one card and target one card your opponent controls. Destroy the synchro summon card sent to the front of the field to the graveyard. You can draw one card. So basically free draw power, and you can clear boards with it. Zapper Shrimp. This is basically spell trap removal and also a quick effect synchro. So you could synchro onto a Chain Ying, or if they played the Chaos Angel, you could synchro onto a Chaos Angel. One FA Dawn Dragster gains attack equal to its level times 300. If this card attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage. Each time a FA spell trap effect was activated, you can increase this level by 1. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a spell trap / card or effect, you could reduce this card's level by 2, and if you do, negate the activation. If you do, destroy that card. So free spell trap negate. One Baguska. Baguska just basically puts everything in defense and negates monster effects. One Superstar Typhon. One SP Little Knight. 2 Hugin. Then we play one Munin, the Runick Wings. So this is for the a time card, and it's also for the FA Dawn Dragster. Then we play the one Gary Runick Fang. So basically you could grab the fountain back from the graveyard back to hand, and also you can use it for more synchro plays and stuff like that. So let's look into the side deck. The side deck, we play one Performing Power 5 Rainbow Magician. I know it has a crazy pendulum effect. You cannot pendulum summon monsters that for an extra deck. This effect cannot be negated. Each player apply one of these effects based on the number of set cards in their spell trap zone. 0, all monsters they control cannot attack or activate their effects. Super crazy. 4 or more, the attack of all monsters they control become double their original attack. So basically, they can't do anything. All monsters they control cannot attack or activate monster effects. So wow, that's super crazy. If monster effect, if either player sets a spell / trap on the field while this card is in your graveyard, you can place this card in your pendulum zone. Super broken. 3 Ash Blossom Joy Spring. 3 Ghost Sister Spooky Dogwood. 3 Nibiru the Primal Being. 3 Fantastical Dragon Phantasme. And 2 Beast Shields. 1 Beast Shield Magnuma, and then 1 Beast Shield Dross Worm. So that ends it for the deck profile. The Runick White Forest top 8 side deck remote regional deck profile. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We are at 1,000 subscribers right now. Make sure you show the videos to all your friends, family, whoever. I appreciate the support. We are at 1,000 subscribers now. I would never, imagine that we would be here right now, but we are moving super fast, and I love all y'all. I grind Yu-Gi-Oh! We out.